What's going on? This video gonna be about old tap dancer Terry Crews. He somehow thinks that Black Lives Matter could morph into Black Lives Better. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna tell him something. Hmm. He ain't wrong for one instance. Black Lives Better has been proven in sports and in music. Because the plantation in Hollywood and in the sports field has made $1 billion off of black people. Matter of fact, America has already said Black lives are better because they profit off the pain and misery as political prisoners for over 400 years. Now, his ideology of saying better is saying that as a culture and a race that we somehow think ourselves is better. Well, let me throw a little dime on old baldy Mr. Clean, Mr. Confused, Mr. Tap Dancing Crews. If you go by the purchasing power in the United States, Black Lives Better has been more economical because they've come at free labor and costs without reparations. Okay. But nowhere has the system embraced black lives with the racist police, racist school system, all these institutions, penitentiaries, all that have done everything to shut black folks out from the economics, even though we've been more profitable for this country. Okay. He's up there talking about, well, he got all cultures and family. Well, I got a newsflash for Terry Crews. If you're African American and you're African descent in America, welcome to the party. So black folks have races of all people in their family, and not all legal. But when you have a doctrine called the laws, and you look up the laws which have been constitution by the forefathers, they broke those laws that they used against black people for plantations, auctions, etc. There is white lineage, European descent, all African Americans in this country. So he ain't saying no news flash. But he likes to tap dance and say, well, if the Black Lives Matter, the Black Lives Matter, then that's not going to be fair and all that. Well, I'd like to ask him a question. Since he loves to play his character from White Chicks so well, and he does a great job of it. He don't get no Oscar, but he'll get a salad. But anyway, I'd like to ask him, what would you be afraid of? Really? But he ain't never got to worry about that in America because America doesn't acknowledge black people. Matter of fact, America just acknowledged black people a month ago with George Floyd being lynched on the streets. They finally discovered that we've been here for 400 plus years. Hope it don't take another 400 years. There are a lot of people, sadly, that look like Terry Crews who think like how he think. And tap dancing is fashionable, even if you can't tap dance. As long as you can click your heels and buck and shuck, they'll find a place for your coonery. But I'd like to ask him, what has it gotten you? Because Hollywood don't respect you. They just look at you as a big buck that they can try to break. They've already touched you up. And what happened to the mute against the guy who assaulted him? What happened to the protest for him? He plays the game too well. He'd rather play the game than to change the game. To be Black Lives has to matter, but to be Black Lives Better would mean that black folks were economically in a position to create a Wall Street of now. You remember what happened 99 years ago in Tulsa with Black Wall Street? Imagine that in the economy today. Imagine having black folks working together like Marcus Garvey had pointed out with the ships going back to Africa and working together. Imagine the 50 to 75% of black folks working together where America couldn't wait to get rid of us and would have no choice but the reparations, apology, and say, y'all can go to Africa or we keep you separate in America, but please don't take. See, that's the delusion that Terry Crews is trying to formulate. It ain't happening. We just get into Black Lives Matter because we tired of the racist profile of getting killed by the racist police, being profiled in these racist stores, by these racist institutes that want to lynch and hang us and falsely accuse and give crazy sentences, get profiled where you go and buy stuff, get a car bank, you can't get the same equality. So you gotta matter to be better, even though in America, the economics say black lives have been better for the economy. That's been proven because we spend more money in this country. Imagine if they halfway liked us. Imagine if there was some ownership in these places. Hollywood one ran as a plantation, but you had real black forces running things, sports, entertainment. Terry Crews, you need to be educated and enlightened, brother, because you far from woke. Your eyeballs been catching in the fog. Stop being so blurry, brother. You gotta come out of it. We all got mixtures in our family. We all have had cream in our coffee served around us. But that don't mean that we don't see the black that's there, and that we remove from the block. Cause you still in your uniform. I don't care how many moons are around you, and stars and lucky charms and four-leaf clovers. That's my thoughts and takes about Terry Crews tap dancing with Black Lives Matter could be Black Lives Better. You give me your thoughts and your takes, hit the like, subscribe, and the bell rings. New video. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. Respect your uniform. That's what you're blessed with. Work with it.